What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? Good evening. How the heck are you, guys? How the heck are you? Let's see what's going on. Kind of a quiet Friday night, guys. Are you ready for open mic Friday nights over on the Patreon, guys? It's going to be a good time. Hopefully, you guys are ready to go for that. It's going to be a blast. You guys always have a fun time over there. So we're going to have that going on today, guys. Let's get into the chat a little bit, see what's going on out there. Frank first. Mary is second, but amazing coins for you. First is where you at, you boy? Gotcha. Yeah, he wasn't here this morning either. I don't think he was. Neither one of you guys was here this morning. Guys, as always, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow. Doesn't cost you a nickel. Nothing. Nada. Niente. So go ahead and press that. Paul, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Hey, Rob. Hope you're feeling better. Had to work this morning, so couldn't be the first this morning. Hey, no worries, man. Yeah, neither one of you guys was here this morning, but hey, I am definitely not feeling better. Believe me when I tell you. I am a train wreck sick right now. It's not fun. There's your boy. What's going on? Got me coins. I was over on Otaku's channel giving him support. You snooze, you lose, brother. Otaku, I got to give you the Otaku tariff, man. You know how it is. The Otaku tariffs. Yeah, no, I was watching Otaku there. I was just kind of had him playing in the background while I was setting everything up. I know he just ended his stream a moment ago, I believe, right? Joy, roll call. I'm here and tuned in. Good evening, Rob and Patreon family. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you feel better. I absolutely do not feel better. So, guys, also, just so you know, over on the Crypto Blueprint, that's our other channel. If you don't know, we have a second channel called Crypto Blueprint where we cover a broader range of things. And I'm going to put it on the screen right now for you. I've been covering over the last 4 days the Mantra, as you can see, the Mantra saga, the collapse of Mantra. So I've been covering that. So if you don't know what's going on with Mantra or you want more details on what's going on with Mantra, go over there, shoot me a sub on that channel, and follow the Mantra saga I've been covering, guys. You don't want to miss it as it has been unfolding. Check it out. Shane, what's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Go time in the house. What's up, man? Yo, EZ. What's up, weirdo fan? After 12 hours at work, I'm ready for bed. Yeah, but you got to see the live stream first, right, brother? Dave, what's up, man? 19th. 19th. Get to that. Get to the onion. Do it now. Yeah, so shoot me a sub over here, guys, on Crypto Blueprint, and stay up to date on the latest and greatest. Chat is not very busy today. Holy smokes. So, guys, yes, before we get started, quick shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Self-Custody Wallet, guys. Not your keys, not your coins. Get a great deal using our link down below. You can even stake your Onyx coin through the Decent wallet on the Onyx protocol, and so much more, guys. Do your swaps on your self-custody wallet. You don't have to move it back to exchanges. Again, use our link, get a phenomenal deal. I want to show you guys something over on the Bitcoin chart that I noticed today. Look at this. Now, is it just me, or does it look as though Bitcoin is forming a bull pennant here? Look at this. I just put this here. Look at this. It looks like we're forming a bull pennant. Now, if this is a bull pennant we're forming, and we break to the upside, I can't believe I haven't noticed this. I haven't seen anybody else talking about it either. I know it's probably taken a few days to form, but if this does break out to the upside as a bull pennant, you're looking at a breakout around $93,000 for Bitcoin on the breakout here. Very interesting. This looks like a bull pennant to me, guys. I think we're going to have a big move up here probably next week. Looks like we have a few more days to ping pong inside of here. So, I mean, barring a breakdown, but these generally don't break to the downside. we could see a pretty big move maybe as soon as next week on Bitcoin, guys, if this bull pennant plays out. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah, around that 93K range, 91 to 93K is where I say we'd break out of this. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Shane, got to drop a like and comment on both channels. Yes, absolutely, brother. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it, brother. Marcus, first Pokemon of the day. What's up, man? Hope you get well soon. Thank you so much. Would it be idiotic to not sell any XCN, Zbec, or Jasmy this 2025 bull run and wait for the next one? It depends. It depends, man. I mean, do you need the money, first of all? Second of all, I would say, yes, probably, right? I mean, I'm not selling any of my Jasmy this bull run, but I would not hold all my Jasmy, all my XCN, and all of my Zbec, right? Now, the reasons for this is that you don't know what's going to happen with the teams, with the projects through the bear market, right? So it's best, in my opinion, you do you, but it's best, in my opinion, to take your profits, right? Mike, what's milk money? What's up, man? For the BT, happy Good Friday, everyone. Hope all is well. Ready for an open mic Friday? Absolutely, man. Shane, for the BTC chart, doesn't it look like a double bottom? Are you talking about this and this? I'm more concerned right here with this potential bull pennant that we got going on. Coinbase removing Web3 wallet is that same as Coinbase wallet? Coinbase wallet is a Web3. It's a hot wallet, yeah. Gamma Goddess, there she is. It's Patreon open mic night. Absolutely, guys. Looking forward to seeing you all there. Let's get this money. Hell yeah. Shane, what's up, buddy? Wendy, woo, what's going on? Hey, Rob, I really hope your health is turning a corner. Garlic, horseradish, and echinacea. As always, not financial health or health advice. Yes, I'm definitely not better today, guys. I feel like I'm at the blow-off top phase of this flu. And then it'll be the bear market. I'll start heading down into the bear market tomorrow or the next day of my flu. So yeah, reality sounds. Hey Rob, sorry I missed your meeting today. Damn, Patreon keeps not sending me notifications. Hopefully we can reschedule. Of course we can reschedule, man. Of course we can Sorry guys, my cough's getting bad. Jake the Snake, what's up, Roberto? I really hope you feel better soon. You know what would help you feel better? Well played, sir. Well played. Crypto minnows, flu, 90 degrees here in Georgia. Yeah, I'm sick. My son got me sick. So he was bad. He was really sick. He lost his voice for 4 days. My throat's starting to get raw. So I hope I don't lose my voice like he did. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do sign language talking to you guys. So yeah. All right, let's get into the news while I still have my voice. Oh, your boy says first over here, had to make that super chat. Skrilla in the normie world this morning. There you go. Yeah, I was wondering where you were at. He gets the first one over on Crypto Blueprint, though. Sneaky. Ginger tea, lemons, and honey. Boil a bunch of ginger. Yeah, I might try that. I might try that tonight. I just been drinking like steaming hot Neocitrin every night. Knocks me right out. Mike, what's up, buddy? The yellow Ethernet cable on your patio behind you keeps getting me. You need to staple that thing to the wall. Yeah, it's funny. I sit in that little corner just because it's kind of got a nice little echo so that the sound, my phone picks up the sound well. So that's why I kind of sit there. Tyler, what's up, buddy? Why don't you just eat a Kit Kat? Because then I'll be crazy, brother. Then I'll be crazy. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that, man. All right, so yes, potential break to the upside here on the bull pennant. We're going to keep an eye on it here on Bitcoin, guys, over the next week. That's going to be an epic breakout if it happens. going to be an epic breakout. All right, so let's get through some of this news that we have going on today. What do we have? What do we have? We'll get to an article first, then I get to a video. All right. China halts its purchases of U.S. liquefied natural gas. China has stopped buying liquefied natural gas from the United States, halting cargoes for more than 10 weeks and widening the effects of the Sino-America trade conflict in energy supplies. Since a 69,000-ton tanker from Texas reached the southeastern province of Fujian on February 6th, no other U.S. LNG vessel has docked in China. A second ship bound for the mainland changed course to Bangladesh after failing to arrive before Beijing's 15% tariff on American liquefied natural gas took effect on February 10th. That duty has since risen to 49%, making the fuel uneconomical for Chinese buyers for the foreseeable future. The halt repeats a year-long block on U.S. LNG during Mr. T's first term. Analysts say the latest standoff could have wider consequences, drawing China closer to Russia's supplies and clouding the prospects of a multi-billion-dollar export terminals now being built in the United States and Mexico. There will be a long-term consequences, said Anne-Sophie Carbo, a natural gas specialist at Columbia University Center of Global Energy Policy. I do not think Chinese LNG importers will ever contract any new U.S. LNG. China already takes only a small share of LNG from the United States after Russia's full-scale you-know-what of you-know-where. Chinese firms found it more profitable to resell U.S. cargoes to Europe. Last year, just 6% of China's LNG imports came from the American plants, down from 11% in 2021. Even so, Chinese groups, including PetroChina and Sinopec, hold 13 long-term contracts for U.S. LNG running as far as 2049. Those offtake agreements were crucial to financing new Gulf Coast projects, but developers have recently tried to renegotiate terms to reflect higher inflation and the burden of Chinese tariffs. In the short term, few expect trades to resume. Quote, the last time this happened, there was a complete hiatus until the Chinese authorities granted waivers to companies. But that was at the time when gas demand was booming. Now we are looking at lower economic growth, and we think the Chinese can withstand the loss of these cargoes for quite a long time. China's ambassador to Russia, Han Hu, said this week that Chinese buyers were eager to raise purchases of Russian LNG. So many buyers are asking the embassy to help establish contacts with Russian suppliers. I think there will definitely be more imports, he told the reporters. Russia is already China's third largest LNG supplier, behind Australia and Qatar. And the two governments are negotiating a second cross-border gas pipeline power to Siberia too. With tariffs rising and to the levels where they are, an effective embargo, we will see reshuffling of trade flows, said Richard Bronze of Consultancy Energy Aspects. I'm trying to hold back a cough, guys. I'm sorry. We also expect Asia demand to fall by 5 to 10 million tons as a whole. That should bring gas prices down a bit in Europe. For now, the empty arrival logs at Chinese ports underline the practical impacts of tariffs that turn U.S. LNG from a growth trade into a stranded cargo, while giving Russia another opening in Asia's largest gas market. So the liquid natural gas market from the United States is taking a big hit here, guys. Not good for them, but we'll see how it continues to play out. We got ourselves a little video here. Check it out. Check it out. Matt Hogan, gold forecasts the direction Bitcoin is going long term. It used to be 800K. Now it's 1.1 milli. Check it out.
One of the other big narratives, big headlines this morning is that of gold versus Bitcoin. Gold obviously up, I think about 20%, Bitcoin down. Talk to me about how you make sense of that and what that's telling you.
Oh, what that tells me is that Bitcoin's long-term price target is going up, right? Gold is a proxy for current demand for hard money assets, for store of value assets. When I look at Bitcoin's addressable market, I assume it's going to match gold in about 5 to 10 years. So as gold's addressable market goes up, the long-term price target for Bitcoin goes up as well. The reason Bitcoin is down is because it's both a hedge asset and an emerging risky asset. So what we've seen historically in the short term, when there's market volatility, Bitcoin pull back with all other risky assets. But in the long term, it catches up and then some. So every time gold sets a new all-time high, I cheer. It means that Bitcoin's ultimate all-time high is ticking up. It used to be 800,000. Now to match gold, maybe it's 1.1 million. I saw today there's a prediction gold could go to 4,500 out of, I forget, it was Goldman Sachs or JP Morgan. If that's the case, you're talking about 1.5 million Bitcoin. So gold forecasts the direction Bitcoin is going long term. Again, we just need this market risk to stabilize a little bit, and you're going to see Bitcoin catch up and then some.
I agree, guys. People are sleeping on how high Bitcoin can go. Holy smokes, man. Open mic every night. Yay. Yeah, that would be nice. But I think you guys would get bored of it if I did it every night. That's why I only do it on Fridays, right? I think it would taper off and die down if I did it every single night. Raul Paul is suggesting Wednesday next week for the move. Well, hey, that lines up with my Bitcoin bullpen it there. You know who you never see sick is just makes you think there's something in. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Mike, what's up, buddy? Rob has the breakout of the upside on Jasmine changed. No, it has not. I saw someone else calling for 3 cents 7. No, 3 cents 1 is still my target. But listen, it's a range, right? It's never like exactly 3 cents 1 or exactly 3 cents 7. Could hit 3 cents 4 5. Could be right in the middle, right? I get paid next week also, but I think I will pay bills this payday. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Jovan, what's up, buddy? Getting so close. Super excited. Thanks for positioning us, Rob. Get well soon. Thank you so much, man. Our third Pokemon of the day, we got J Money in the house with Bulbasaur. And we got to give respect to the one and only Gamma Goddess with the Jigglypuff. Absolutely. Hey, brother, China has been telling their people to buy gold. They show up by the thousands to get it. Yes. Hey, man, I'm a gold and silver bug too. So, Taylor, Gabe Owens is in the house. Nice. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. All right, what else do we have? What else do we have? I'm trying to hold back a sneeze here too, guys, so I apologize. Here we go. Let's get into this article. Here. What do we got? Altcoin market set for April surge as 2025 echoes past cycles. New market indicators suggest an upcoming transition for cryptocurrency that might initiate an altcoin season during April of 2025. The altcoin market cap generates recurring cyclical patterns during April of 2017, 2021, and 2025. Based on historical market data analysis, market analysts track the current movement because all three periods resulted in substantial growth of alternative cryptocurrency values, or altcoins. The altcoin signal seasonal surge in a 4-year cycle. Altcoins entered their seasonal phase during April of 2017 and again in 2021. According to market statistics, that show their prices surged rapidly after this initial trigger. The market surges represented part of a recurring 4-year market cycle during which they occurred. A steady ascending trend line across multiple years supports continuous market growth and higher price lows, indicating the market structure stays strong for more advancement. As you can see on the chart here, this is what they're talking about. This is the market cap of altcoins, right? You see this trend line on the bottom? Here it hit the trend line, it went parabolic, came back down for the bear market, hit the trend line, went up, came back down, hit the trend line, went parabolic, came back down, hit the trend line, came up, came back down, we've hit the trend line, and we're heading back up. With April 2025 now underway, market conditions appear to mirror those seen in prior years. The pattern from the past signals with the market may be approaching a surge of strong market momentum. According to the chart data, there exists an opportunity for major market surge, which could result in market cap expansion of 175 times the current value. Market experts advise caution since historical market cycles remain important, but they cannot predict exact repetitions. So let's say 175%. We're gonna take a quick pause. We'll come back to this, right? We will come back to that in a moment. But let's go to the altcoin market cap chart and see where that would bring the altcoin market cap with 125% move to the upside. Okay, so we're on the total 2 right now. Okay. All right, so this is the market cap of all the altcoins, everything except for Bitcoin, right? So that's what they're talking about here. So 175% to the upside would be what? That would bring the market cap of the altcoin market to roughly $2.61 trillion. Pretty good. 175% move to the upside. Right now, it's currently at 945.9 billion, right? So that's a massive move to the upside, guys. Massive move to the upside. 2.61 trillion. Let's go, baby. All right, let's go back over to the article. Let's continue on. That would be super fantastic. Do it. The market indicators display compression as it reaches the long-term support trend line. Previous market patterns that formed before major upward movements have been recognized. The market consolidation during the previous months follows patterns which typically precede earlier bull market boosts. External macroeconomic shifts or regulatory updates might determine both the strength and timing of the potential future Bitcoin price movements, according to analysts who are not completely certain about the upcoming movement. Market participants show optimism about the potential new altcoin season, although the market stays observant at present. The crucial altcoin market signals continue to be observed by investors during the ongoing April period. So, guys, that also lines up with the bull pennant that is forming on the Bitcoin daily time frame as well. Very, very nice. Strawberry Dragons. Will there be any Bitcoin left at the end of the 4 years? Yeah, because people will sell to take profits. So, but that's what we're teaching over on the Patreon through this bear market, guys. We're going to make sure that everybody becomes a whole coiner or as close to one as they can be. And then we're going to build a fresh portfolio together as a community over on the Patreon from scratch to show you how to minimum 10x your portfolio before you even get to the halving event, guys. That's what we're going to be doing over on the Patreon through this bear market. It's going to be fantastic. Funky with call possible. What that mean for November price could hit in July. Would that mean the November price? Yeah. Well, here's what I'm thinking, right? There's been a lot of maneuvering around this cycle because of like stuff like the spot Bitcoin ETFs, the tariffs. So when we go back in time and we look at the 2017 cycle, the parabolic part of the bull run happened over the course of about 4 months, give or take, right? And in 2021 cycle, it took about 11 months, really. It went from about November to almost November, right? So like from the end of November of 2020 to middle of November of 2021. So it took 11 to 12 months, right? This time around, it seems to be mirroring the 2017 cycle, where it seems like we might just go from May through May, June, July. May, June, July, potentially August. And, maybe we have our blow off top in August or September, just because of all of this market manipulation that we've seen happening. I mean, if we go, what was I just about to do? This sickness drives me crazy. My brain doesn't work right. Right? If we go look at, let's look at Bitcoin here for a moment. Let's look at Bitcoin here for a moment, and we're going to go back and we're going to look at the 2017 cycle here, right? Let me just squish. All right, so as you can see, going back in time, this was the 2017 cycle. Look how small that is compared, right? Crazy, huh? But this parabolic part of this bull run, right, started, let's say it started right about here in October of 2017, okay? And it ended in December of 2017. It peaked in December of 2017, right? So that is, so let's say October, November, December. This was only 3 months, guys. 3-month parabolic run, okay? That's pretty crazy. And then, so 3 months. Now, if we go to the 2021 cycle, right? It started right about here in October again, but the blow off top didn't end until November of the following year. So October, the end of October, so November, December, right? So like 11 months. You see what I'm saying? So the parabolic part in 2017 took about 3 months. The parabolic part of the bull run in 2021 lasted almost a year, right? This time around, we seem to be mirroring, if we're going to track the M2 money supply, right? Let's go back over to the Bitcoin chart here. Hang on a sec. So if we go to this year and we track with the M2 money supply, sorry, I had this all tucked away, right? So we track with that. What's happening with the M2 money supply right now? It's still going up right now, right? So if we continue to track the M2 money supply like this, I mean, we start going up around May, right? The beginning of May. This is still going up in the beginning of August, right? So that's May, June, July. Will it start to come down in August, or will we just get 3 months right here, or maybe it keeps going up throughout August, right? Obviously, we have to continue to play things out, but I think this is going to determine right here. This is just my opinion, guys, but I think that this M2 money supply is going to determine how long we're going to run through this spring and summer pump, right? And then it could be it. If this runs through August and into September, for me personally, I think that's it, right? I think that's going to be it. It'll end a touch early, right? But I think that's going to be it. There might not be end of year thing. I mean, we'll have to continue to assess it, but I mean, it's very possible that one of two things plays out, that we have, this is just it. It ends in like September, let's say, right? And then that's it. We go down into a bear market, which would only be a month early, because it would be close to, because the top of the market cycle is supposed to be around middle of October anyway. So September, right? It's right in line if that happens. But the other possibility is that, you know, we crash, or we see that 40% or so correction like we normally do in May and June. We see that in, I don't know, October, November, and then maybe we see a blow off top in January, maybe February. But I don't think that that's likely. I think that if this runs until September, like it looks like so far it is, I mean, it's at the beginning of August, it's still going up. That might be it for this cycle. So be prepared for that, guys, right? I mean, if you look at this for a second, okay? Look what this is doing right here. I know I said it's mirroring the 2017 cycle, but it's kind of mirroring the 2021 cycle in another way. Look at this. You have this here, right? You have this first big pump, right? And then you have this bigger one. Okay. Now, let me go back to the 2021 cycle. Check this out. Check this out. Now, just hear me out on it. Look at this. We have this big pump, came back down, and then we had the blow off top. Looks pretty similar, doesn't it? This part right here kind of looks like where we are right now. This right here, right? Is this what we're going to do? And then come down into a bear market around September, right? Start working our way back down. Like, look at this. Like I said, you've got the pump, a little bit of a correction, and then the blow off top, right? We go back over to what we're doing, literally doing right now. Look at this. You got your pump, a little bit of a correction, and we're going up. It looks identical, doesn't it? So I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. Am I onto something here, or am I just talking shit? You know, like, let me know what you think, man. Let me know what you think. And if I'm right, and we're about to see this run through August and into maybe September, we're about to have one hell of a good summer, guys. And Christmas time is going to be a lot of fun, let me tell you. Let me get back into the chat here. Taylor, I like Gabe Horn. Danny checking in with the Pokemon. There you go. Nice. Picked a rare one. I like it. Dessert guy, where have you been? Desert guy. Hope XEN takes its time. I like my steak well done. There you go, man. Where are we here? Y'all are talking to yourselves. Dave, I love the chart, man, and every time you do one of them, the ads come unreal. Really? The ads are coming when I'm charting? Jake the Snake, thanks for being there for us noobs, even when feeling under the weather. We all appreciate it. Hey, no problem, brother. No problem. That's what we do. The bull run's still a go? Oh, hell yeah. Beebs, what's up, buddy? I think that the Jets start their season tomorrow, buddy. So I might end up watching a Jets game. Well, I can't watch a Jets game. WrestleMania Saturday's happening. What am I talking about? You're right friggin' on, brother. There we go, man. There we go. I hope so. Looking forward to the bear market. I'm excited for what that could bring. Yes, that would mean, if I'm right, and if that plays out that way, that would mean that we could start DCing back into the market probably around mid-summer to end of summer next year, right? That would be fantastic. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that, guys. If I'm right, we're about to have a real good time over the next couple of months. So strap in, strap on, get ready to freaking go, baby. Sorry I keep sniffling, guys. I can't breathe, man. I can't breathe. So, all right, what else do we have? A couple more things, then we got to wrap it up because we have a live stream to do tonight over on the Patreon. So, yes, where are we here? Just give me a second. All right. Well, check this out. Check this out. Ludwin describes the initial case for XCN and Onyx Coin. Want you all to watch this one. Check this out, guys. The original case for Onyx Coin.
Core idea. That was the part. That was the aha moment for our company because they played back something to me that I was not expecting. They played back. You know, we don't think our clients want to use Bitcoin at the point of sale. We're not getting asked by our, customers to hold this in their portfolios. But if you could make a security move between our back office and the bank's broker dealer, the way this moves, we want to talk to you. Or if you can make a credit card payment go through without it costing 3% for the merchant and take 2 days to actually hit the bank account, we want to talk to you. Or if you can make a cross-border payment as obsolete as a cross-border email, which doesn't make sense because we never it doesn't even conceive of that, right?
Of what borders an email
What is
across.
a border? What is a border? So that's what they played back, and that really set us on the path to what we do now. Core idea. That was
boom. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. I believe that was Shook. Make sure you give Shook a sub, man. He is awesome. Beebs, Rob, I see Zebek is also on Stellar. Yeah, they've been partnered with Stellar for a while, brother. Can you show us a chart, the M2 money supply correlation from? There is no correlation from 2021, Danny. The M2 money supply started tracking with Bitcoin after the Bitcoin spot ETFs happened. 2 more weeks of bearish, please. Let's get this. Pikachu, Jeremiah, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Compared to the last few cycles, do you think this one will have more gains and growth? I mean, there's always diminished returns, man. Always diminished returns. So, like I said, my target for Bitcoin, honestly, guys, if I go back over to the, like right around 150, I think $150,000 is where my target is for Bitcoin, in that range, give or take 25 grand, let's say. That's kind of my target. I know a lot of people are calling for insane prices, and some people are saying to me, hey, Rob, $150,000 is not a big return on Bitcoin. I would say to you, yes, it is. You're thinking too provincial, right? You're thinking about the returns of Bitcoin from where the price is right now. The Bitcoin price at the bottom of this bear market was $15,000. So a return from $15,000 to $150,000 is a huge return on Bitcoin, right? So I'm not thinking too bearishly. You are thinking too bullishly, right? And a lot of people made that mistake in the 2021 cycle. They thought Bitcoin was going to like $200,000 and stuff like that, but they weren't reading it from the bottom. They were reading it from the current price, right? So perspective, guys, that would be interesting to look at. Yeah, Shook is awesome with XCN news too. Yeah, Shook's the man. Absolutely. It's going to suck if Jasmine gets delisted again. My biggest bag, and Zebek my third. If it gets delisted again, it wasn't delisted the first time. What are you talking about? Jeremiah, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Ken and Lisa in the house. What's going on? How many exchanges are trading Miria? Ken, I did a tutorial video over on the Patreon, and it is for CoinGecko. So I would recommend going and watching that tutorial. And the reason I'm telling you to do that instead of giving you the answers, because I want you to learn how to look at what exchanges projects are listed on, right? So go watch that video in the video library on the Patreon. I know you're over there. And because I don't want to give you a fish, I want to teach you to fish, right? Beebs, I like that target, Rob. I personally like the 120 to 135 target. Yeah, absolutely. You're absolutely right, Beebs. That's it. People are underestimating that size return. Again, if you were buying Bitcoin at the bottom, which I was, of 15 grand, $130,000 to $150,000 is a big return, right? I personally, guys, be careful of these content creators that are telling you Bitcoin's going to, these crazy prices this bull run. I don't think it is, man. Right? I think 150-ish range for Bitcoin this time, which is a huge it still leaves the altcoins a massive opportunity to run, right? Don't get me wrong, altcoins are going to run like crazy still, even if Bitcoin goes to 150, right? And some people might be like, oh, like that's not a lot. Guys, Bitcoin's price right now is, what is it? It's $84,000. 84. That's almost a 2x from where it is right now in price. If it goes to 150, 160K, right? So that's still a big, big return. Blasphemy. What's the Pokemon? I think we're at 5. We're at 5. Fly Token, what's up, man? David, what's up, buddy? Time is money. Patience is the key. Not a bad day to DCA. Agree. 150K is very realistic. I stay away from people that say 500K. Yeah, exactly. I mean, so like, listen. So people always ask me, like, where's Bitcoin going to go in the bottom of a bear market? Well, let's talk about this for a second, okay? So if Bitcoin goes, let's say Bitcoin goes to $150,000 this bull run, right? 150,000. It's going to fall about 70% from the top. So for me, in my opinion, the bottom of the bear market for Bitcoin is going to be somewhere around $45,000 to $50,000, right, per Bitcoin in the bottom of the next bear market. Maybe a little lower, maybe 40,000, somewhere between 40 and 50 though, is where I would target the bottom of the next bear market if Bitcoin only hits $150,000, which I think that's where it's going to hit, right? Do you have a meme coin you like? I'm liking, yeah, the only meme coin I'm messing with right now that I hold is Turbo. So your calls are always spot on. Hey, I do what I can, right? I do what I can. GT, have you and Ninja spoken? You just said something I literally heard him say this morning. No, I haven't spoken with Ninja, and I have never actually had a conversation ever. Never ever. What was it that I said that he said this morning? Someone told I didn't see what he was talking about. I don't watch his content often. Well, really, I haven't watched his content in a long time. But somebody told me that he was fudding XCN this morning. Was that true? I didn't see it. So, was he fudding XCN? I don't think that can't be true, can it? I know he was a big fan of it before. So, but let me know, GT. What was it that I said that he had said this morning? That's interesting. That was he talking about $150,000 Bitcoin this morning? Because I'm showing you my theory based on the charts, right? So, yeah. But no, Ninja and I have never actually had a conversation. So, not one time, not one word exchanged between us. So, okay. Funky, Ninja's video was a big bag of fluff this morning. I finally watched it. Oh, okay. Super Cootie, what's going on, man? 15 months you've been with me, Super Cootie. Nice. Thank you for being here, man. We miss you over on the Patreon, though. I haven't seen you over there. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at, guys. Honestly, make sure you guys, like I said, make sure you guys go over and sub to the Crypto Blueprint. He said bad news for XCN in video, but never said anything. Then on the next post, bullish post for XCN. So he wasn't fudding it then. Yeah, no, I didn't think it was. Yeah, I didn't think it was true that he was fudding XCN. Someone told me this morning in the live stream that that he was fudding it, and I was like, I don't know if he's fudding it. He likes that project, doesn't he? He said XCM was going to 5x. Yeah, well, he's right there, in my opinion. He's right there. He didn't FUD XCN. The title was clickbait. He sold half his XRP. Well, there you go. There you go. Can you magically make Swift go to 10 to 15 cents? I could, but then you guys would know that I went to Hogwarts, and it wouldn't be good, right? Ryan, you think XCN hitting 10 cents this cycle? In my opinion, oh yeah. Honestly, my target for XCN is still, it's still the all-time high of 18 cents. So in May, say we get rate cuts, fingers crossed. How soon can we see a push up on alts? Well, I mean, I think that Bitcoin is going to start to follow the M2 money supply in May, and altcoins are going to start to follow it, right? So Bitcoin, altcoins will obviously lag behind. So if Bitcoin tops, if Bitcoin tops around the end of August, let's just say, or beginning of September, altcoins are going to top about 3 to 4 weeks after that, right? So boom shakalaka. Yeah, boom shakalaka is right. Yeah, so guys, listen, I got to get over to the Patreon. We got a live stream that we got to do over there. It is open mic Friday nights, guys. Get over there, join it. You're never seen anything like this before, guys. I promise you that. It's a fantastic time. Book your one-on-one coaching calls with me personally and so much more, guys. One of the best educational communities in crypto, in my opinion. The people there, I love them all. Great personalities, a lot of joking around, a lot of education, a lot of training. Become a better trader and investor in this space. Don't miss it. So I got a little bit of steam left to do the live stream over on the Patreon. I will be live over there in about 20-25 minutes, guys. I will see you there. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.